Do you get enough vitamins in your diet?
If you don't, we can help.
What is up, my guys? So some of you may know I'm vegan, and sometimes I get asked the question of what supplements I take, what vitamins I use daily. But be sure to get comfortable because it's about 33 products. And so taking this many pills every single day is not a highlight for me, but I do enjoy the benefits of it. I do feel a difference if I haven't taken them in a couple of days. Just to add some fun, I like to have a nice little container for my pills, like this Supreme ashtray that I got like 10 years ago. So another way I like to spice things up is with a fun beverage like this KeVita probiotic drink, which is my absolute favorite. I just love it so much, so it makes taking all of these pills so much easier. I take about 20 or so pills, and I like to grab them in handfuls, about 3, and chug them as best as I can. But generally not on an empty stomach because I've done that before and I threw them all the way up.
I've tried so many different supplements. Those of you who have been with me from the beginning of Earth Mama Medicine, you've probably seen me go through a lot of different supplements to find what works for me.
These 5 things are what I normally take. So I believe that getting sublingual drops or even like just shots of B12 would be the best because it can be absorbed like under your tongue. So what I do is I like take droplets. I actually haven't taken B12 today yet. So I just like take droplets under my tongue and I hold it there. It's supposed to be 90 seconds and then swish it around your mouth. Now my teeth are gonna get a little red. And then the last thing that I want to share with you guys is just this pill organizer, because every morning I take these supplements and I just get so tired of opening up every single one individually. So what I do at the beginning of the month, or at the beginning I guess of 21 days, since there's like 21 boxes here, is I just like put in the supplements.
Then I start the day off by taking my supplements. I'm going to probably make another video at some point where I explain which kind of supplements I take and why I take them. I think this would kind of explode this video, so I'm just keep on mentioning what I take, and then I take a few more supplements that I put into my shakes and smoothies. So the first shake that I have in the morning is a protein shake. I mix it with water. I have 80 grams of protein in it. I have at about 5 grams of creatine in it, and just a few grams of beta-alanine. So right after my training, I will have a smoothie. So up to this point, my body has received 160 grams of protein and 100 grams of carbs, and all of that in liquid form, as I want to prevent any stress on my digestive system. After the walk, I will wait for half an hour or so, and then I'll have another protein shake with 50 grams of protein and around 5 grams of omega-3 oil. I finish the day with protein shake just before I go to bed, and that's another 50 grams of protein.
All right, you guys, so these are a few of the supplements. Like I said, there's so many of them, and I would love to know what you guys think about supplements.
I'm going to be sharing with you all of the supplements that I am currently taking, and I need to let you know that this video is not sponsored at all.
So that's it. That's everything that I take on a semi-regular basis. For sure, these are my dailies.
But wait, there's more! And this is how to self-administer a B12 shot. You're actually better off in terms of pain to just go for it and dart it in. If you sort of mess around, then it can get quite uncomfortable. So nice and fast. Boom. And then you want to inject nice and slowly.
Now I'm gonna stab myself in the leg, just like this. Look, Mom, no hands.
So I give myself 1 milliliter. Sometimes more if I feel like it. I guess today is one of those days that I feel like it. And it makes a little bit of a mess, so just make sure you get all the air out. So you see that? All right, so now the way I map it is I take my thumb and I put it on my hip bone and I use my middle finger, and now that is my target spot. I'm gonna wipe that again though, because not sanitary. And now we just poke. And you want to put it in nice and slowly.
This is my B12 in a needle, injected, what needle? In a needle. It's getting into the subcutaneous fat, which is fine for B12.
Hey everybody, today's green tip is the vegan vitamins and supplements that I give my kids. So I'm going to share today how I give my kids these supplements, but they don't seem to mind it in some pineapple juice. So we put, you know, about 1/8 a cup or 1/4 of a cup of pineapple juice and then their dose of the vitamins in there. Avery is 6 and I give her about 1.5 teaspoons and Mila gets about 1 teaspoon, and I put this into, we use these just little small solo cups. I reuse them, so in case you're wondering, I do wash them a lot, but they work great for dosing with vitamins. Again, I give this to them, the liquid nighttime multi-mineral, about the same amount, about 1.5 teaspoons or 2 for Avery, and then 1 teaspoon for Mila. And I put that, usually they like their liquid nighttime one in chocolate milk. So vegan some almond chocolate milk in my house is like a prized possession. So they're happy to have this one. It has a coconut flavor, so it kind of is like a coconut chocolate flavor for their nighttime vitamins, and they usually drink that one up pretty good. So far that seems to be helping with them having energy, staying healthy, not getting sick quite as much. Some other vitamins that I also give them are the same ones I do for myself, but just in smaller doses. So these come in a variety of sprays and droppers. And so I originally was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. But my girls actually really like it. They think it's kind of fun to get them either sprayed or dropped into their mouths, and we just make a game out of it and call them kind of fun things. They line them up, choose which order they want to do them, and they enjoy having the different flavors, and I try to teach them a little bit about what the vitamins are I'm giving them. So up next is a probiotic. It's a daily liquid probiotic from the brand Mary Roots, and it tastes like water, looks like water. You can watch back in my past video, I shared that it is not water. There are some great hard-working probiotics in this, and they both get about 2 pipettes of this one each day. And the next one I give them, that's also from Mary Roots, is a MK7 vitamin K2 that I give them. I do about 1/3 of the dropper full for them on this one. And I just drop that into their mouth as well. This is a great one that's vegan. The next one I do is a vitamin D to kind of help with their immune system and hopefully mood as well. I give them about 3 sprays of this daily, just to kind of help with their vitamin D levels. And I love that it's vegan, no lanolin here. Another one I give them as well, especially to help with like brain functioning, is an omega-3. It's a vegan DHA EPA from the brand Diva, and it's lemon flavor. So they like the difference of the flavor of this one. I personally don't think the lemon flavor is that great, but they think it's kind of fun. So I give them some of this. They get about half of a dropper. They suggest about 7 drops or so for a child. I kind of have my idea of how I feel with the dropper. Give that to them as well. And then the last one is a vitamin B12. I like this brand, My Kind Organics, from the brand Garden of Life, and they both get 1 spray of this each day, and they love this one because it has a raspberry flavor. So that is pretty much the vitamins I give to my kids and how I give it to them. Sometimes I've tried, if they aren't in the mood to have all these things sprayed or dropped in their mouths, that I will give them, I'll just put it all in that cup of the pineapple juice and they can just drink it fast and be done. I like knowing that they're able to get all their vitamins, kind of things covered, so if maybe they don't eat that great that day, or they're having a picky day of food, they don't eat all the vegetables on their plate, at least they're getting the gaps filled in with these supplements that I believe are helpful and healthy, of good quality and pure.